Hello, good afternoon, and welcome into Midweek Moments with your mentor. Today is July 17th, 2019. I am Margie Donaldson, your host, but one of the mentors here at Sail into Beauty Stars. We have Lena on. Hello, Lena. I will see you soon, right? You're going to come tonight? I hope. And I'm going to see Michelle. My name is Margie Donaldson. I'm a mentor. I'm a bronze leader here with Avon, and I'm Honor Society top seller. And I've been with Avon for 19 years. So that's me. Let's talk. We have Sherry Lynn Cornett on. Hello. I will definitely see you later on tonight. And I have your tote bins I'm going to give back to you. So we need to do a swap in the parking lot. So yes, Lena will be there. Yay. We have a good group coming tonight to go to Village Inn. So if you are local in the Phoenix area and you have no dinner plans yet for 6:30 tonight, tell you what, meet us at Village Inn, 3rd Street and Bell, and we can continue any kind of conversation that we get started here. So, okay, so we are in campaign 16. How is everybody doing with the sales of your lip tattoo? Here it is. I understand that today is National Tattoo Day. I'm not really a proponent of tattoos themselves, so I almost don't want to really participate in that. However, we do have lip tattoo. So there's plenty of social media things on Avon Social about that you can go there and find some links. It's not too late. It's only 5 o'clock, and we still have, what, 7 hours left in our Arizona day to celebrate National Tattoo Day. So, I don't really have a preset agenda in my head. Most of the time, I don't have anything written down. I don't have anything really prepared. This is just off the cuff. It's like things that have come to me throughout the week. I do know that and most of the time, I'm sure like Sherry, because you go on the Swip Swap sites and sell things there. I sold something on Swip Swap the other night, and we were, doing the whole texting back and forth of how to line up and meet and blah blah blah. And then I said in the text, I said, "Oh, by the way, I'm an Avon rep, so if there's anything that I can get for you." And she said, "You are? Oh my gosh, I need to get some stuff. We're gonna be going to Belize soon." And so then when she came to, and then so we started talking about Skin So Soft and what she wanted to buy. Anyway, $25 of Swip Swap stuff, $20 of Skin So Soft. So I turned a $25 personal sale into a $45 business sale and personal. Anyway, when she came to pick it up, I said, "So, when are you going to Belize? It sounds like so much fun, blah, blah." And she said, "Oh, not until November." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, it'll still be good then." And she's like, "Oh, no, I'll be going through this now. I'll need it later." So, of course, she already had my book and my card in her bag. So yeah, I got a new customer, and I have her contact information, so I'll easily be able to hook up with her again, follow up, see if there's anything that she needs out of the books that I gave her. So what I want to know from you is what's been your newest or your most fun acquisition? How did that happen? What did you go through, or like, was it just out of the blue? So let's talk. Because we are always open to brainstorming ideas of how to find those new customers. While that's going, so yes, I've been an Avon representative for 19 years. I've also been a hoarder for probably 50 some years, thanks to my mom. And so it's really hard for me to let anything go. It's still usable. There's still some life left in it. So this is what I came across in one of my boxes. This is what we used to use. It's a 3-ring binder. This is what we used to use to sign up appointments. We used to have to actually physically go see the person to sign them up. We couldn't just do them online back in the day. Let me see if this one has, it has like a year to it. Yes, '06. This is a 13-year-old book that I'm still storing in my house. One of the things that really kind of bugs me that I see on different groups is when something gets discontinued, reps start complaining of, this is just not the same. It's, you know, Avon is just changing, blah, 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 blah. Well, I tell you what, there was a whole section, so I don't remember if it was in this book or if it was in my certified beauty advisor class materials that we took. I took that probably back in the 03, 04, 05, somewhere in there. I think there was not a single product that we had. We had like pages. We had like a whole page about the product, what it does, how to sell it, all that kind of stuff. Now it's all online for us, thank God, so we don't have to go through all this paper. But there was not a single product that I was able to keep the page about because we have evolved. We are constantly changing. We're constantly getting brand new products, and so then they take off a product. And then we get a new product, and we take off a product. Case in point, lip tattoo. We didn't have this before. We've had other semi-permanent lip stains in the past, but not like this. So if anybody ever says, if you hear it from your downline, you hear it from your customers, oh, it's just not the same company anymore. Yeah, it is. It's the ever evolving, ever changing, ever adapting to new trends company. Yeah, it's still the same after 133 years. So don't let that bother you when things go off market, and then sometimes they come back on. Like Dukiss. Dukiss was discontinued for a while. Now it's back. So, you know, just when you hear stuff like that, just it's still the same great company. And by the way, I am doing the same, what is this stuff called? It's that new product, the matte liquid lip stuff. It feels just like nothing. I wonder if any of you have been able to get that yet on demo. Now, I'm not seeing any comments. Okay, let's see. Nope, I guess we didn't have any comments. Jackie just joined us from Tucson. Hello, Jackie. I hope you're feeling better. Are you still in the hospital? Because it sounds like not a fun time that you've had in the last day or so. But I'm glad that you were able to join in, so welcome in. What were we saying? Oh, about this. Yeah, I'm not seeing any comments, so I'm hoping that that means that nobody is commenting and it's not just my computer system is broken or anything like that. So I'm trying to pull up my group on. Okay, so now I see Jackie's comments. So, okay, so comments are still working. Good. All right, so yes, you are still in the hospital, you poor thing, poor thing. My surgery was 2 weeks ago, yes, 2 weeks ago today, and I feel like it was just a non-event, like it didn't even happen. I'm feeling so good. I really have no restrictions at this point. Now, last Friday, I did have a couple of spots taken off for skin cancer, precancerous they were, one there and one there. Funny thing is that Sandy also had seen her dermatologist same day, and she had a couple of spots taken off. We don't even live in the same town, but we were talking, and yeah, I'm a dermatologist. Oh, I was just there. So kind of funny how that worked out. Anyway, so this binder here. So yeah, I did not toss the entire binder because there's still some things in here that are still applicable to our business. So there's a page in here. It says build bigger orders with these selling ideas. And And remember, this is back in '06, so 13 years ago. Start networking. Get 3 referrals from every customer to keep your customer development log growing. Now, we don't really necessarily have these customer development logs anymore. I mean, I kind of sort of have one that I make up myself, but this had codes to it and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, basically what that means is get 3 referrals from every customer to keep your customer list growing. Network at local clubs, organization, meetings, and events. Develop retirees as customers, which is kind of interesting. Develop retirees, like they specifically point those out. Anticipate their needs. And then local shops, dry cleaner, laundromat, the gym, daycare center are all great drop-off points for brochures. And yeah, so that part of the business has certainly not changed. Who was it? I think it was Crystal Sperlin. She lives in, I want to say, Mississippi. She was one of the reps featured in campaign 19 of last year. She's a go-getter. She's younger. She's got a lot more energy than I do. She has a group called Crystal's Flyers or something like that. And she was in this training that I went to last September. So I'm Facebook friends with her and I see what she does. And she was out just yesterday or the day before. She had 50 brochures and she was dropping off those 50 brochures in different businesses. Jackie says you are going to have an amazing time in NOLA. I loved it. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear. But you went there before the hurricane came through, before the flooding, I believe. And really, New Orleans was really, thankfully, spared from the brunt of Hurricane Barry. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So we leave 2 weeks from today. My guest and I leave 2 weeks from today. We're going to get out there a couple of days before Rep Fest starts up. So anyway, so Crystal, she was out canvassing businesses. Another one of my Facebook friends, and really a friend, I met her on the cruise to Bermuda, and then I've gone to 2 of her Zumba classes, one on the ship and then one at last year's Rep Fest. Tara, she lives in Oklahoma. She was also posting that she's out, she was at the dentist and she was, at a hair salon, dropping off books. Timothy Brown, he's constantly doing that kind of thing, even though he's a full-time optometrist himself. He's always doing that. So start networking. One of the questions came through from Priscilla in Texas. She's asking, how can we appeal to the younger crowd? Well, the way that we can appeal to the younger crowd is part of this networking, is going into businesses where there might be the younger crowd working. If you, talking to your customers about what their kids are buying, have them, that can be one of the customer referrals. Please share this book with your daughter. The products that we have, the lip tattoo, gosh, I'd have to look at a brochure. All of the different products that we have now that are vegan, that are gluten-free, that are paraben-free. So there's the lip tattoo. Oh, the meat Magics. Brain spasm there. Magics. The Magics is an awesome product. I have totally converted to using that as my foundation. I was using the Fair, and then I switched up to the light, and I actually like the light better. I think that it's that it matches my skin tone better. It's not such a cool color like the Fair is. So let's see, what else do we have in here? The Love It First Lash, of course, we've got that. Paraben-free, sulfate-free. So those kinds of words are really, and that younger generation is very much attuned to that. Us older folk, we didn't have that luxury, I guess. When we started off wearing makeup, they didn't have anything like gluten-free. Gluten wasn't even on the map, on the radar. Paraben-free, you know, all these kinds of things. But nowadays it is, and it's way in the faces of the younger generation. We need to point out, and here's a suggestion, putting a sticker on the front of the book that says, check out our vegan formulas, our gluten-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free, everything like that. That might be something to catch the younger folks' eyes. So build bigger orders with these selling ideas. This is from 06. Get helpers. Friends, family, coworkers, and customers can share your brochures with others. I used to have a lot more helpers than I have now, and that's how I was able to build my customer list so fast back in the day. I still have pretty much the same level of orders of customers, but I'm having to do a lot more of the work now because I have more customers, less helpers. Whereas before I had more helpers where I would just dump everything off to them and then they would do the work. But anyway, ask your customers, ask your friends, your family, your coworkers if they would be able to sell, if they would be able to share the brochures with their family and friends and everything like that. Ask helpers to bring you orders, help collect payments, and distribute the orders. Collecting payments is easy nowadays because you can send out a PayPal invoice. You can send Zelle, what's the other one? Venmo. You don't have to handle cash. You don't have to tell your helpers, well, you need to collect the cash, not a check, that kind of thing. If we're trying to appeal to the younger audience, we also need to appeal financially to the younger audience. My kids, neither one of my kids has a credit card. I see my son constantly using Venmo on his account, and my daughter is always using her debit card. So we do take debit cards, we do take credit cards, we just don't take Amex. So don't let that stand in the way of a helper relationship. Let's see. Reward helpers with extra samples or trial-sized products, discounts on their personal orders, Avon gifts and products, or 10% of their sales. So you can reward your helpers in whichever form, fashion works out for you. And you can start your leadership unit, and this is back in the day, we were called units, by turning helpers into representatives. And then it talks about going online, but I don't have to beat the online business to death because the online business is where things are these days. So if you're not already doing that, we need to talk. The other thing is about helpers. You can set up a fundraiser, an always fundraiser. You have to adjust the time, the date that the fundraiser ends before the actual date comes up. But let's say that I want to have Cheryl. Cheryl is one of my helpers. I want to have Cheryl be my helper, and I want her customers to order from me online. Well, if they just order from me directly, then Cheryl's cut out. But if they order through the fundraiser that I have set up for Cheryl, which is really her sub account under my account, then all of her customers can order from her online through my fundraiser. I'm still getting all of the award sales and everything. It's just designated yet. Cheryl's customers shop here. And then you turn around and I would pay Cheryl out of the sales that came in through that. So I hope that makes sense. Arlena says my video froze. Anyone else? Oh no! And Jackie says it did on her end too. I don't know why. I see I'm kind of on low battery, but it shouldn't be quitting yet. Yeah, it says I still have 13%. I don't know. It says I'm still live, so I hope I am. Anybody else having any issues? I think it's just the two of you on right now, Jackie and Lena. But anyway, So start networking, get helpers, go online, and if you need more information about the helper fundraiser strategy, let me know. Sell complete sets, skincare sets, a complete Avon phase, special bundles. This is kind of tying in with the sets that, okay, Lena says she's good now. Good. And Sherry is still on. Okay. Oh, I'm so confused. It only says that I have 2 people on, but I have 3 people commenting, so I don't know what's going on. The special bundles. So right now, on the online special for the new Hydrofusion, can I find that right off? That's 17, isn't it? Yeah. So the newest of the Hydrofusion family, which is the Hydrofusion serum, not to be confused with the Hydrofusion replenishing serum, 2 completely different products. Anyway, the offer is, oh, I've got a mind block on this. They get samples, they get, can anybody help me out here? Oh, my battery is running low. And, okay, hang on. Hopefully this is plugged in. Yay, I'm back, okay. What else comes in that? It's a deal that's available. Anyway, check your Avon social, send that out because your customers can get, it's a $40 product bundle. And then if they add on the A-Box to it, then they're paying $50, but really they're getting more like, because you're going to add in the free, this week it's the free Velvet Bath Bomb that they can get with the proper code July 50, and it's worth, I want to say, $159. They're getting the complete package for $50. So that to me is selling a complete set. That's selling a deal. All right, thank you, Sherry. Serum and the eye, yes. And then they get the free micellar water and samples. Thank you, because I can see it in my head, but I just couldn't translate it through my mouth. So yeah, so they get the eye serum and this serum and the micellar water. And I'm telling you, when you're selling the lip tattoo, reaching for it, I should just have it sitting next to me. When you're selling this, sell the micellar water as an add-on. So far, I'm 100% on, well, if you want that, then you need to get this. So my customers are like, oh, okay, sure, I'll do that. The other deal, the other deal, oh, with the lip tattoo, 2 lip tattoos plus a compact mirror. And I believe that is it $20 or is it $25? I want to say it's 20. I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, that's selling complete sets. That is seeing a deal that Avon is putting out there for us and offering it. Also, selling a complete set is helping your customers get up to that $40 order and then adding that A-Box on. Because the least amount that I think I've seen of a value of those A-Boxes is like $33. The one on the back of, yeah, the one on the back of 16 is worth $67 because they're getting the full size eye lift, the travel size of the ultimate, and then the purse size of the rare pearls. So that's selling complete sets. So yes, Avon is, it's not the same company of old because we're always evolving new products, but it's kind of the same company of old because we're still talking about how to sell, how to network, how to get helpers, everything like that. Reward steady customers. I like this one. After 12 purchases, give customers a free surprise product or have them draw for prizes that you provide. What I do with all of my customers is if they place at least a $50 order, I give them a free product. Now, it can sometimes be just something that I've pulled out of an A box. Sometimes it is a full-size product, just kind of depends on what their total order was. And also I kind of eyeball it if it was all fixed earnings, fashion and home. So I'm only making 25%. For non-President's Club, you're only making 20%. I'm not going to give them a highly valued gift because my profit margin is lower. Does that make sense? But yeah, rewarding steady customers. I think that's a great idea. And this is all from a book from 13 years ago. Anyway, I used to have to go through this whole book when I was signing somebody up. And like I said, when I ran across it, I just thought, some of the things are still valid. Offer a thank you gift to customers who refer new customers to you. Well, I go even better than that. Sherry says, $100 orders, I give them the A box. That's an awesome idea because what a deal. If they order $100, they can get an A box worth $67. I love it. So offer a thank you gift to customers who refer new customers to you. So I typically give a 10% discount off of their orders, but that's taking money out of my pocket. I like the thank you gift better because that means that I'm spending less. So instead of giving them 10% off, I'm giving them a gift that is helping my award sales. So that's why it's better to give a gift than the 10% off. Leave sample-filled brochures for hard-to-reach customers. It says in here, sell in the evenings and on the weekends, which I've transitioned myself into doing more of that now that my time is a lot more freed up. And sell to men, offer gift advice and gift wrapping services. And then where can I conduct my Avon business? Anywhere you want to should be the answer, but they go through a whole dissertation about it. Selling to local businesses. I'm going to say it again. Go into places. So when I was in the hospital it was actually the outpatient, I had books. When I went for the pre-op, I had books. When I went in for for the dermatologist, I had books. So anywhere, everywhere you go, just bring books because you just never know where you're going to find your next best customer. So anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to go over is we are the new Avon, but we're also the old Avon of the ideas of how to sell. Now we just have to engage that and tell these customers, yes, this is a bigger, better company than ever before. Our product lines, oh my gosh, if you guys could see, if you can find them online, but the new products that are coming down our road in the makeup department. So I'm just so excited about how we're going to appeal to the younger audiences with these new formulas. Oh, plus, I'm really excited because the speaker at RepFest is going to be somebody who was the editor at, I want to say 17 magazine, and she will most likely have ideas for us of how to appeal to that younger generation. So let's see how that goes. Anyway, it is now, well, it's almost 30 minutes into this, but I didn't really have anything else unless you have any questions, anything that you want me to go over. Am I missing anything? I don't know. So campaign 16 wraps up on Tuesday, which is the 23rd. Do not wait until then to order. So it wraps up on the 23rd, and then we will be into campaign 17 with the anew on the cover. And so get the samples. They have samples available. Make sure that, oops, right here. Make sure that you get the samples so you have them available to give to your customers. Samples do sell. And let's just kick it out of the ballpark with the rest of campaign 16 and start building those campaign 17 orders. Okay. So with that, I will bid you all a good evening. I will see Sherry and Lena in like, what, an hour. So yay. And again, if you're just tuning in and you're local, come and see us at Village Inn. I'll see you then. Bye.